to another Trenton World 3 video. We're taking a first look today at one of the segments of the Loco add-on bundle 2, and that is for the Rail Operations Group Class 37-7. Yes, I know, right on the front of right in front of you it says 37-8, but no, it's a 37-7. In the 37 world, it's different. So it is a 37-7, even though it says 884 there on the front, and it's in the immaculate, beautiful Rail Operations Group livery, which I think is, well, the Euro Phoenix, which looks fabulous, looking much more modern than the Rail Freight livery on the Tees Valley line. It's a big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show this off. We're on the PC today, as the Xbox, well, and PlayStation, there was no early access just for this today, as it's only a small DLC. And yeah, we've got the 375. We're going to be dragging up to Rochester, I think. Yeah, Rochester. We're not in a rush, so we're just, in fact, should we hop out now? Let's hop out now and actually have a look at the 375, as I know everyone will be like 375, 375, 375. There's the 37 from the outside, looking stunning. Alright, let's quickly go and have a look at the 375. Okay, the cab looks the same, but then I wouldn't really expect the cab to change really. But the inside, the interior, sort of passenger interior, you can see is, well, it's completely different. It's I don't know if I prefer this one or the new one. It's you got the orange handrails. This is how I remember it when I went on the 375 for a short little hop between Tonbridge and Tunbridge Wells to go on the Spa Valley Railway. This is well, a few years back when it was like this. So you can see there is a slight difference. Oh, hello. For your safety and security. So yeah, so the 375 has been updated. It's even got these stickers there, not on the other one, are they? I don't think they're on the other one. So new stickers and stuff. Just updated to be how it was in, I suppose, 2018. When you didn't see any of these anymore. I'll get them shut. Let's get back to the front. I suppose one thing you'd mention is Wi-Fi. There's no Wi-Fi stickers on it. Or did the new ones have Wi-Fi stickers on? But as it's the old one, they didn't have Wi-Fi. I suppose they went up to Derby to get, you know, all the improvements, Wi-Fi and stuff. Obviously people weren't as fussed then. Right, let's get in. Get these on. So yeah, hopefully it looks alright as we are on the PC. I mean, it should be alright. We're running, I think, medium to high. So it's slightly watered down from next gen, I suppose. Let's sit in there. I always choose a really bright time of day though. Let's do the master key. So where's Dodgy trying to find it on this one? Set that to forward. There we go. GSMR doesn't actually. Yeah, GSMR doesn't turn on, so it's just for show. But then again, I wouldn't really expect to see that in this DLC, as it's, well, I suppose just a gameplay add-on pack. Simple as that, really. None of these work. Oh, safety. Have we got? We should have. It says safety system isolated on there, but we have got. Why is it lighting up when it's on? What am I doing? That's coming on, and I want the. Oh, what I'd done is I think I'd set that one to off. So it didn't like it. Right, okay, we should be all good then, I think. Hang on. I've probably screwed it up. Right. Why is it still on? It says it's isolated. Right, let's pop that down. Still says it's isolated on there for some reason. Okay, well, we'll leave it as that. I don't really know why it's. Let's get that off. Probably broken something now, haven't we? We've done something we shouldn't have done. Let's have a little simple look at it. Well, can we quickly get that off? 'Cause it's not letting the. Right, let's get the brakes off. I'm guessing it should be the same as before. We've still got a red square though, so that's not great. Oh, that's why, because the door's open. What door's open? It says there's a door open. locked. Well, something was open. Is it going to close? Otherwise we can't go, I don't think. Or can we? Fault. Yeah, but there's a door open somewhere apparently. Where is there a door open? We did close, yeah, we closed these ones. But still, it's persisting that there's a door open somewhere. Well, I don't see any door open. I mean, the interlock lights are off. So the doors are locked. Oh, and you can see as well, you've got the coupler on here, a different coupler. You've got the, what is it? Not the Daimler, that's a bus engine. The Dalla coupler on it, so you can do that and that. And new buffers as well. But I don't know what it says, there's a door open. We are all coupled up, aren't we? Yeah, we're all coupled up, so that's fine. Should we just open one and then close it? Might need sort of like a reset. This is a pre-release, so this could be an issue. I haven't done the tutorial, I've skipped that, but I'm guessing... Right, there we go. That is simply some sort of reset there. We should be able to go then. Won't be any reason for us not going now. Still says there's a fault. Where's this fault? This isn't going well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to restart it, I think. Because, yeah, we did fiddle around with that a little bit. So, I shall see you all once I've quickly just reset it. Hold on. Right, so what I did, I just reset the service. Set it up exactly how I did it last time, and well, now it's working apparently. So I don't know what was the issue with the last one. Maybe it's because we opened up the doors and then it mixed it up, and then I don't know, did something. So maybe don't open the passenger doors. It still says the brake. That's annoying because it keeps saying it's saying it's isolated still. I don't think there is DSD on. That's why. Well, TPWS is now active. So that was why that wasn't going off. But yeah, we should be able to go now. So enough blabbering, and let's go. We got the green. Let's just wait a moment, but we'll go anyway. Okay, here we go. The Euro Phoenix Rail ROG drag move. It begins. Yeah, so slightly more modern Class 37 in this DLC, which is nice. As before we'd only seen. This is the third rendition of the 37. The first one being on the Tees Valley. Probably could do this HUDless, but we'll keep it on for anyone who hasn't seen this route before. You will need Southeastern High Speed, as this is what this train runs on. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah, yes, the first one was on Tees Valley. Second one was on West Cornwall Local. It's not much of a difference, it's got the horns at the top. Like this one, actually. Similar-ish. And now we've got the, I suppose, modern day version, which is nice to see. A more modern 37. Off we go. And just some drag moves. It's just something different. That's the thing about this pack. It's not really supposed to be adding anything, you know, really new, and it's just a bit more gameplay. You know, we got a slightly more modern 37 with a few more services and a couple of scenarios. And obviously there are a lot of other. Well, I should mention this is part of the Loco add-on pack 2. So there's 3 different DLCs, but you can get them all as one or separately. So for Castle Versberg, you've got well, for Castle Versberg, it's just a couple of liveries, so not as exciting. It's the sort of Green Energy Ice 1 and the Railbow 403, which is the Ice 3. And that gives you, yeah, a couple of liveries and some scenarios, so not as exciting. And then for Cajon Pass, you've got the SD70 ACE, which comes across, well, not comes across, but has been sort of reskinned and a few things have been changed, sort of tweaked to the exterior to make it look more Burlington North Santa Fe, as the SD70 AC was originally from Sherman Hill, which is a Union Pacific route. So that's what you get in the other pack. So yeah, SD70 ACE for Cajon Pass, the 2 liveries for Castle Würzburg, and I suppose sort of the highlight of the pack would be this, being the 37 with the drag moves. I mean, that livery is great though, isn't it? The 37, the Southeastern one, yellow, it's alright. Yeah, the Euro Phoenix is fantastic. Love it, proper sort of smart looking. So if I'm not wrong, this should be, I think, £4.99. I don't know what the German livery pack, or livery, I mean, it's a livery, it's a scenario pack. I don't know if that'll be a £5 or slightly less, I don't know. But I'm assuming they'll all be £4.99 for each segment, or you'll be able to buy it as a pack for probably £11.99 or something at a slight discount. Like the way the Loco Pack 1 worked. I could be wrong though, I could be wrong. But obviously you don't have to buy all of it, you can just buy a certain bit. I'm sure a lot of people watching this video probably only buy the 37. I don't blame you. And what we'll do, once we get to the end of here, I'll come out, look at the scenarios you get, services, see if there's actually any journey chapters for it, and then we'll call it there. And yeah, we are playing on the PC, so it doesn't look as crisp as what it would on the console version, but you can still see it, you know, see the livery, and it still looks alright, doesn't it? Personally, I don't like playing on the PC. I like getting on my console. But yeah, as I suppose this is a sort of minor DLC. There was no early access on the console. I'm hoping for the Dovetail barn there is, so it'll be nice to show that off at its best. Nice to get this up to speed. What is the max speed? 75? What's this? I don't know what it is in this train. I'm gonna go up to 75. I think it is actually just restricting us to that anyway. So let's get a flyby shot. Let's whiz ahead. Hopefully it looks alright for you guys though. See, that's one of the reasons why I got the Series X. As I care about visual quality. So there you go. So I thought sort of get us off this and onto there at some point. There we go. Yeah, this is the second gameplay pack for this route, as the other one is the railhead treatment train, which I suppose it's sort of perfect. Two DLCs for this route. I mean, 3 in a way. I'll get to that in a second. Yeah, so back in September, late September, early October, we had the railhead treatment train, which added quite a few services to the route, and now this, which is great. And I say sort of third DLC because originally on Train Sim World 2, the 465 was actually a DLC for this route. It's not anymore though, it's just part of it. Along we go. Got 12 miles. And by the looks of things, it seems this route might get another DLC at some point. Do check out the most recent news video we did, and you'll see why. I think it's purposely been teased, that specific DLC. Being teased because it's just, yeah, the thing on it was just obvious in the screenshot. But yeah, feel free to check that out. As we come up to Sittingbourne. So you've got I suppose more modern things on here. Let's have a look. What have we got? So all of that seems to be sort of the same. Looks a bit cleaner as well. That might just be because the graphical settings down a bit. Well, I suppose maybe it just would be kept a bit cleaner. And the other times we've seen it was the 80s. Yeah, you've got the GSMR. Doesn't turn on, but as I said, didn't really expect it to work. This little panel here, ECU operational. Don't really know what any of this is here. Obviously emergency brake, we know what that is as well. Anyone know what step 1, step 2, what's that? So something would be cool is to be that would be awesome. Imagine using a 37 on the railhead treatment train services. I mean down here, oh yeah, down here they don't really do that. Still be cool though. That's like a little substitute you could do that AI wouldn't do, but you would. This is Sittingbourne. Let's get a flyby shot going through here. And I think you got the more modern headlights as well, LEDs. I think they're LEDs. And obviously the 375 in the classic Southeastern yellow with the grey stripe. Which I held that livery for what, 15 years or so? A bit more than that actually. 10 miles to Rochester. But yeah, we'll check out the other parts of this DLC on a live stream. Which if you're watching this when it first comes out, it will be around 4 o'clock. If you're watching this off the day or in 2 weeks, 2 years, just look down in the playlist after this video, and it will be that one. And that should be on the PlayStation as well. But no, big thanks again to Dovetail for giving us the key to show it off. We've had sort of a quick fire DLCs recently. You know, Inca Rheinstrecker, then this, and then Niedertalbahn, and then I think Midland Mainline's going to be fairly soon as well. So lots of quick fire releases, and they've been good ones as well. As I suppose this is the smaller one out of the ones coming, but still something new-ish. And yeah, this route has been, I keep saying that, and yeah. This route was set in 2019, using the 2019 working timetable. But these drag moves ended in 2018, which I suppose is a bit of a dilemma, sort of time paradox. But apparently the 2018 timetable was very similar to the 2019 one, so I suppose this route's been bumped back just a year. Doesn't bother me too much, so. Just over 8 miles to Rochester. So yeah, the max speed on this service, I've said it again, and yeah. The max speed on this service, yes, does seem to be 75. Which is fine, as it doesn't really get much faster on this route anyway, on the classic lines as its third rail. Looks like we'll be running on the fast line through Newington, as we would have had a flashing yellow back there. But yeah, what does everyone think so far? The ROG 37 with the 375s. So what this was doing was they were dragging part of the Southeastern refurbishment program. So they were dragging the 37s from, well, I suppose various Southeastern depots up to Derby Litch Church Works, which actually the 465s are currently up there. Some of the 465s are up there at the moment. I think getting works done or some sort of storage. Someone will know in the comments, but I know some of the 465s are up in Derby at the moment. But they were dragging them up there to, well, get refurbished, be put into the dark blue livery, which we see more commonly on this route now. I suppose to sort of strip out the interior, put the new seats in. But you can see on just from the 375 on this, if we get into one of these cameras, you can see the interior is just completely different. So they went up there, had all that ripped out, all that put back in, to what we have today, which is the very just chilled out, nice livery 375 on the Southeastern dark blue. We got any other things we haven't seen yet or noticed? I suppose instrument light dimmer. I wasn't on the older one, was it? Maybe slightly more modern thingy there. Cab heater. I think what's that? Another horn over there. Yeah, so sort of just the usual bits and bobs you can move. Handbrake, vacuum chamber release. Don't remember seeing that before. Probably was there though. What's that down there? Some sort of hook or something. Yeah, so sort of switch wise, not a lot has changed. You've got this up here still. Route indicator as well. Hang on. Were they off the whole time? No, look, they're on there. There's no difference. Hang on, are they stuck? Are they... Wait, hang on. That's confusing now. I think since the sun was on, yeah, the sun was on it, so I just thought they were on. But they weren't on. Silly me. Well, they're on now, don't worry. Well, the headlight was on, so. Going through random. Little toot toot. Yeah, through we go. Lovely. So not too far now to the sort of Medway core section, which is between Gillingham and sort of Strood, sort of the busy bit of the route as they come up to that. But no, hopefully this has been alright as we are on the PC. Hopefully for the Dovetail barn first that we will be on the console. Fingers crossed. Yeah, it's been good fun. And once we finish this service, as I said, we'll come out and just see what else you get with the with this segment of the Loco pack. And there's quite a few seasonal services as well. So sort of depending on what month you're in, it will affect how many services there are. That's part of the new seasonal timetable malarkey. As on this route you've got well, a seasonal timetable. So in the summer you'll see quite long sort of class 465s going down to Ramsgate, sort of the holiday train I suppose. Whereas in winter you won't. So they can sort of add in. So I suppose if you do it in summer months you'll see more services, but if you do it in winter you'll see less. But for this pack specifically, there's more services in March. Well, I think that's only for AI. I don't think that's actually for player. So for some months you might not see one of these trains. I think it was only January, April, March, May maybe. So yeah, for some months you might not see one of these. Which is quite cool. Well, they can sort of change that. So this is Gillingham we're coming up on, then it's Chatham, then it's Rochester, our final port of call. Yeah, awesome stuff. So there's the new Southeastern livery, so you can see the old meets new. So there's the old one, and there's the new one. As that races through. What does everyone prefer? Do you prefer the white or do you prefer the dark blue? So I quite like that, sort of the white and blue together, as you see on the networkers. I got a 50 coming up as we go into Gillingham Tunnel. Should just be able to coast most of the way. Well, we will have to slow down for the 30. After that we might just be able to coast all the way into Rochester. And we go. And if you have enjoyed the video, feel free to leave a thumbs up, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. We do a lot of Train Sim World. I think we've got yeah, just over 2,000 sort of content or bits of content, video streams of Train Sim World now, which is a huge number in the playlist. Oh, those brakes are decent. Ah, hang on, that's what. I see what that's for. I was thinking sort of that little bit seems at brakes. That's for brakes. So that's telling me what the 375's in. Oh, that's really good actually. Oh, that's. So where's step 2? Step, there we go. Oh, that's really good. The brakes on here are easy to use then. Oh, I like that. That's actually emergency brake, the last one there. Let's go and have a look. Let's see if it actually would. Oh god. We've got a. Oh, it's green now. Let's have a look in the cab and see if it actually changes it. I doubt it would, but we can have a look. That's going to a tunnel, that's the only issue. Is it changing it? You can hear them going into... That's cool. Yeah, you can hear the brakes changing on there. That's fantastic. A little bit of thrash. I actually saw a 37 ROG fairly recently. Dragging the 313s away from Brighton. Sad stuff. So I saw that fairly recently, thundering through three bridges. What's this? What we got here? What's that train? Oh, it's a Javelin. Here we go. This is Chatham. Everyone waves to Dovetail Games, who are down at the dockyard. Dovetail's do some sort of open day one day. That'll be awesome, wouldn't it? Like a Dovetail open day. Everyone could go down and meet the team. Go and see Matt, the big boss. Well, I think they did do that Dovetail actually, a couple of years ago. Some sort of event at the dockyard in Chatham, and Dovetail were there. So I remember sort of thinking about going to it, but I was quite sort of late finding out about it. Well, I have actually seen a couple members of Dovetail. I've seen Dovetail Games Cat and Dovetail Games Jamie, because they were at an event at King's Cross in London. Well, the Professor Matt wasn't there though. But yeah, I saw Jamie and Cat though, which was cool. Oh, it's starting to rain. Boo. Oh, this actually does have working TPWS, so we probably do want to slow down a little bit quicker, otherwise we're going to get caught out by that. Looks like it's yellow now. Right, brakes off. It's yellow now. Oh, this is easy to use. A little bit of thrash. Good stuff. Oh, and you can also see you got the plough there as well. Oh, that looks like that's an absolutely beautiful livery. It is a beautiful livery. Isn't the 37 just a great locomotive? Definitely one of my favourite locos, and still widely used in the UK. Even though it's from I think 1963, 1964, still runs. There's quite a lot of sort of the old unit, you know, the 40, 45, they're all gone. And the 20's another impressive one. The 20 still runs. I don't know if they have. It almost feels like they've upgraded this route a little bit, sort of added in a few little bits extra of scenery and stuff. I don't think they have. No. Well, that was good. Hopefully everyone did enjoy that. So we're going to have a little look to see what you can actually do on the route. So there'll then be a driver change. It'll probably then head up the Chatham main line. There we are. Wait until 16:09. Gives us a chance to have a look at the... what's thundering? Ooh. So I don't have that on my track. I always turn it off. at least turn off the lightning. Look at that though. Proper mean looking, but awesome looking. Very nice. Does it beat BR Blue on the 37 though? And you got the older interior. No feet on the tail. How would you even put your feet on that? You'd be sitting there, you'd have to have little tiny legs or something to get on there. Or no standing maybe. I suppose you could sit there and put your feet on it. And yeah, this livery you can use in service mode. Which, not... I mean, it's cool, but then it's not cool. So it would have just been cool, I suppose, just sitting them sort of being dragged away, but you can use them in service mode. That's cool though. Right, let's come out. So, what would it be? Return to timetable. Let's see what you actually get with the Loco. Now we know what you can do. What would you get? So you've got quite a few services. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 services. And I think they're seasonal as well. So no, that wouldn't change it, would it? But no, 10 services you get with the 37. You can see you can also use the older Southeastern livery as well for any service you want to do. So Creators Club, you don't need to go on there now. That's just great. Just even on there it looks good. Scenarios, what do we get? Scenarios, we have, should be the bottom ones. Risky Rescue, that sounds like a cool one. In with the new, out with the old, and yeah, so just so out with the old, in with the new, and Risky Rescue. So 3 new scenarios. Journey, anything to the journey? Don't think so, no. So yeah, nothing to the journey. Which is slightly surprising, as you can see for the RHTT they did have the journey on there, even if it was just 1 chapter. So maybe they'll add that at some point. I'm not sure. But yeah, what did everyone think? Do put your thoughts in the comments. But let's quickly just load back in because it looks cool. And then we'll end once we've loaded back in. Come on, load in. We want to see the 37 again. It's doing something. But yeah, big thanks to Dovetail Gamers for giving us a key to show off the 37 and obviously the other trains as well. But this is, I'd say, probably the biggest one, so that's what we're showing it off. Oh yeah, and this is when you drag them back, so it's then the blue. Sort of up to Derby it's the white, from Derby it's then the blue, as in they've been refurbished, so they're nice and shiny and new. But yeah, hopefully everyone has enjoyed it. Links can be found in the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Big thanks to Dovetail Games for giving us a key to show it off. Fantastic stuff. Obviously a slight time paradox, but yeah, it's fine. But yeah, thanks all for coming in, and I hopefully will see you in the next one. See you all, and take care. Bye guys.